Hello and welcome back to Freedom. It's Ryan Lee. We're back. We're here all the time. Look who's with me. Jenn Scalia. Jenn, you've seen her in Freedom. She's a member of our community. Jenn, she has two things that I love. Well, first of all, she's a great person, and she's been in one of my mastermind groups. Like she knows her stuff, and she cares about her people. The two things I think of when I think of Jenn Scalia is the first thing is the branding. Her branding just pops. And what I want to do, just to kind of show them, as we're talking, Jenn, I'm gonna share my screen and look at this friggin' site. Wait, I'm trying to figure out how to show. Okay, here we go. Talk about high end because I want to talk about branding for just a minute or two and then challenges. But you invested quite a bit into this, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
How important was that? Because there are some people who maybe they don't have a budget, or they're like, well, I just want to do it fast and cheap, and is it really going to make that much of a difference? Have you seen a difference in every time you kind of raise the bar of investing $1,000 into this personal site?
Yeah, I think it's necessary when you get to a certain point. For me, my very first site I did by myself, and it worked for 2 years. And with this new site that actually just was released this past week, I really felt like I needed to elevate my brand. I really need to elevate this idea of visibility. A lot of people are talking about visibility and online visibility and things like that. And, I've been doing that for 3 years now, and I really wanted to take it to the next level, to kind of separate myself from the other coaches out there that are doing something similar. So I think, the site embodies who I've also become as a business owner and as a coach.
Well, it also exudes more confidence.
Yeah.
Right. Even in your smile and your posing, it just feels more confident. And you said we had actually interviewed John D'Amato in a previous thing on Freedom. He did a bunch of your photos, and I could tell which ones are John photos, especially probably down here.
Yeah.
Those are definitely John D'Amato photos.
That was his. Yeah.
And then, and again, people look, he's transparent on his prices, it's a few $1,000, but it shows, right? Versus taking it at Sears Portrait. And you had, I saw the link down here, this Carissa De Silva, she built your site, and this is all custom though. This was custom WordPress.
Yep.
This wasn't theme forest, $50 and, make a few hacks. And it's, this was a multi-$1,000 investment. So I'm not saying people have to do it, but I just want to show you, I want to show everyone watching this where you can get to. And it's funny because we talked before I started recording that I'm in the process now of redoing my site. I just put that landing page up as kind of as a temporary holder, and I'm going to redo it. But I just want to show that. Okay, Jenn, let's get back. Let's get back to talk. Wait, now I got to figure out how to get this damn screen back up. Of course, I don't know how to. Here we are. Woo! All right, we'll figure this out. I'm using.
Is it these little boxes at the top here?
Yeah, I'm using boxes. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Stop sharing screen. Here we go. There we go. This is what we do. We do it live. Challenges. You've used challenges to build your business. What the hell is a challenge? I know what it is, but tell me what it is. And how did you do this to build your business?
In my terms or my words, challenge is really something that engages your audience for a period of time. I like 5 to 7 day short challenge that actually gets them a result at the end. So instead of doing a traditional webinar or teleseminar, things like that, where it's kind of one-sided, a challenge actually gets these people to be involved, engaged, and taking action for a certain amount of time. After that amount of time, they actually get a result, which is really great for you because they feel that you're a part of that result. And so I've used those challenges as a way to kind of show people, what I'm made of, what I can do, how I can help them, and lead them into taking that next step with me, whether that's be to work with me one-on-one or take one of my group programs.
So 5 to 7 days. Okay, got it. So yours is more business focused. We have, people in personal development, health,
it can
fitness.
be anything.
It could be anything. Okay, so let's say I have a 5-day, sugar-free diet. Sugar-free, go sugar-free for 5 days. Where are we placing this challenge, and how the heck are we getting people to even know about it?
So to be honest, like I probably wouldn't do something like a 5-day sugar detox, just because it's really them having to show up and do the same thing every day. If I was going to do something like that, I would make the challenge the step 0 or the step 1 before they had to go sugar free. So the challenge, you want to be kind of like that first thing that they have to do, or the first thing they have to complete in order to be ready to take the action. So maybe that's like, going to the grocery store, cleaning out their cabinet, getting mentally prepared, calling their, friends and family in to help them with the process. So I would do the challenge, structure the challenge differently and make it more as like a preparing for them to go sugar free, so as opposed to doing like a sugar free challenge.
Okay, so I'm with you,
yeah,
but I'm a little lost. So let's use this as an example. Let's say, Jen, F business. Who cares about that? You're now a nutritionist, and one of your big things is sugar free. You're starting from scratch right now.
Yep.
You have no list, no nothing. What are you going to do? Let's run this sugar free. Let's see what Jenn Scalia's got. Bring it.
I'm using social media. That's exactly how I started my business. I had no list. I had no money to invest in ads. My biggest platform at the time was Instagram. Still one of my really big platforms, especially for health and fitness. Huge platform. Free Facebook, Facebook groups, Facebook pages, things like that. But yeah, utilizing those free sources that we have where people are watching you, people are out there. And I loved Instagram. Like I said, I grew my business actually from like a list of 0 to 3,000 just using Instagram. Wow. And what I did was I posted these challenges. I would post my regular Instagram stuff, but in between I would post, join me for this 5-day sugar-free challenge. Okay. Link is in my bio. And I would do that probably about 4 times a day.
Wow.
In my Instagram feed. So, one of the things I tell people a lot is you always have to do it more than you think you have to. People will go out there and maybe post it once or twice here and there and think, oh, nobody's signing up for my challenge. Right. But you've got to be really consistent with it, especially if you're going to use one of these free platforms or free methods to get people to notice you.
Okay, so you're going out there, so you're saying sign up. So again, using this as an example, you just start Instagram, you're just going to start putting stuff out there. Sugar-free this, different pictures, 4 or 5 times a day. Sign up my bio. They click on the link. Where are they going to?
Link is going just to a straight landing page that invites them to the challenge landing page. Also very simple, just letting them know what it is, when it starts, and what they're going to get out of it. So usually maybe 3 bullet points, into the challenge, you're going to X, Y, and Z.
And it's an opt-in. Here, enter your email and come into the challenge.
Yep.
I enter my email. I love Jenn Scalia. I'm going to go sugar-free, 5-day. Boom, I enter my email. Now what?
Now you're going to get, obviously, an email from me saying, thank you for joining the challenge. Here's how to prepare. This is something I didn't do in the beginning, but as I've done probably 24 challenges, I've learned to really get people excited, because some people will sign up, but then never participate. Okay. So you want to get those people really excited about participating in the challenge, especially if it's not starting the very next day. Okay. It's starting a week from now or 5 days from now. So I always send, that welcome email and then kind of give them some tips to get started, also what to expect from the challenge. And then the day that the challenge starts, they basically get an email from me every single day for 5 or 7 days, however long I decide. And in that email, I give them a little bit of information about why they need to do whatever it is that I'm giving them to do, and then the prompt.
Okay. And it's not like it's on a Facebook group. It's literally enter your email, and it's a 5-day, every day there's a different email. Do this, do this, do this.
Yes, I do bring them to a Facebook group.
You bring them to a Facebook group. So you'd set up a private Facebook group that's free, right? And you're posting the stuff in email and in the group as well?
So yes and no. I really like to make it so that they have to have the email. They have to give me the email in order to get the prompt. So sometimes if I post it in a free Facebook group, then people will feel like, I don't need to sign up for the email. I'm just going to get it in the group.
Exactly.
So I usually just give them, the email prompt, and then they have to post in the Facebook group that they've either completed it or questions about the prompts and things like that. So that way they're active and engaged in the process.
Okay. So now they're in the group, but they're still really relying on the email prompts. Yes. And you're using this basically as a list builder. Then at the end of the 5 days, is is there a call to action to join, or they're basically just on your list and then your marketing is your marketing?
It really depends. If somebody's just starting and they're just starting to build up their list, I recommend that they don't pitch anything at the end and that they're using this as a way to just really grow their list, grow their audience, and really.
Can you please repeat that? Because it's so funny how everyone is like, here's what they'd say, Jen, after you're opt-in, immediately hit them with an offer. Give them and if I hear the effing word tripwire one more time, hit them with a tripwire, do a $7, one-time offer. You're just, and you take your time. You're like, let me build some trust and relationships. Thank you.
Yes,
Everyone in freedom, rewind that and just watch that part again.
Yes, I mean, if you have an audience and they know who you are and they've been getting your emails and then you invite them to a challenge, I think it's fine to then leverage that as, a launch, to launch something at the end or offer that next step. But yeah, if you're just starting, absolutely just use it as a list builder for sure.
So now they're on your list. You take your time. Hey, here's a different product. Here's a different program. And you have multiple products and programs, and you're always doing new programs and new challenges, and you just keep building, right? You keep building upon it.
Absolutely.
Where does like, in terms of your revenue, in terms of percentages, what percentages like from coaching, products, memberships?
Well, everything has kind of shifted this year. I'm really simplifying my business. The last 2 years, I've done a lot of different things. I've had a lot of coaching. Before, about 80% of my income was coming from one-on-one coaching. And now this year, that's going down to probably about 10%. So I'm really, really focusing on my membership site. And
I remember we talked a lot about that.
Membership site that is for new people just coming in, can't afford to spend a lot of money and, just need really great resources. So I have that. And then I have a second level, which is for somebody who's been in the membership site for a while and want to kind of take that next step and really streamline their business and get that steady flow of clients. So I basically just have 2 products this year. And I actually feel good about it.
It's nice, isn't it? It's so much less stressful than trying to have 100 different things and different products to manage and usernames and what product did I do and what's the overlap. It's like, here's what I have, either in or you're not. And it's I love it.
It's very distinct too. It's like, if you're here, this is the one for you. If you're here, this is the product for you.
What do they get if they're next level? What's the difference?
The next level is more, so the membership site is it's very much like yours. It's very more of a resource based. So if I need help with, list building, if I need help with doing a challenge, if I need help with, getting a client, like I can just kind of go into the membership site and say, okay, I need help with this. I need help with Facebook ads. Let me go take that course.
Right.
With the other course that I teach, it's very streamlined. It's very specific. There's a framework that's like, do, step 1 through 7 and you'll get this result. So it's more streamlined for sure to get that specific result.
Very cool. And what do you charge for that one?
That's $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there's a specific start and end date?
Yes. No, it will be evergreen. I've ran it before live, and so now it will be evergreen.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Check her out, Jenn Scalia. That's 2 N's.
2 N's.
SCALIA.com. And she's in Freedom. She's in the group, so I'm sure she'll be there answering questions as well. I appreciate it. This was great, Jen. Thanks so much.
Thanks. Bye.
And don't say bye yet. I got to do my big close. God, you're stepping on my stuff. This is Ryan Lee. I hope you enjoyed today's session with Jenn. I definitely load the video right a lot with Jenn Scalia. As always in Freedom, we have something new for you every single day. Jen, do we ever stop?
No, actually, I don't know how you do it.
We never stop. It's because Pac-Man, baby. He just keeps going. He just keeps going. I feel better it's like a steamroll. I just keep getting energy. So thank you all for being here, and thank you to Jen. Thank you, everybody. Have an amazing day. We'll see you on the inside. Take care, and bye-bye.